For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do maintenance on my xTool Apparel Printer. Usually I do my deep cleaning maintenance about every month or so. Every month and a half, I do switch out the waste tank, and I feel like it's already a month and a half, so I do need to switch it out. So we're going to be doing all that deep cleaning together. And I know they say you should do this every week, but I don't babysit this printer. It's really forgiving and it's really good. It has the auto cleaning, the auto maintenance already built in. So with this machine, I feel like I don't need to babysit it. It's good on its own. But before we get started, if you're new here, I want to say welcome to the channel. My name is Michelle, and I am the creator behind Lily Rose Craft Room. And a goal that I have here on YouTube for this year is to hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Here we do craft tutorials, machine reviews, machine maintenance, anything that's small business related, we do here. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. This right here is the xTool Apparel Printer. Before I turn it on, I want to empty out the waste tank just because it's really full right now. If I turn it on right now, it's going to go through a cleaning cycle. But like I said, my waste tank is very full. So I want to get rid of that right now. And it's easy to take out. You just open the door. It's magnetic. And you just grab it right here and you just simply pull it out. It does have a silicone top right here. You just open it and you pour it out. You don't want to throw this waste ink down the drain because it could clog your pipes. I like to toss it in the trash can. So I'm going to do that right now. And then after I toss all the ink in the trash can, I do go outside with the water hose and I just rinse everything out inside just so it doesn't have any buildup in there from the white ink. I rinse it until the water runs clear and then I put it back. So let me go do that right now and then we'll move on to the next steps. Okay, now my tank is clean the best that I can. I know I have some spots right here, but that is not coming off unless I scrub it, but it don't matter. The inside is nice and clean. I got all that white ink that settled. I got it all cleaned out. And yeah, now I got a nice clean tank and we're just going to put it in right here. That's it. That's all you got to do, and I'm going to close it. Next, what I'm going to do is refill the moisturizing solution. I have a quarter left, so I'm just going to fill that up all the way to the top. The inks are still good. We have them all full. It's just the moisturizing solution that needs to be full. So I'm going to do that now before I turn on the machine. The inks and fluid is really easy to change. They're right here in the back. All these panels are just magnets, so you just pull it off. And here are all your colors. And here is the moisturizing liquid. It's like a little silicone top. You just open it and you just turn it. And here is the moisturizing liquid. It's got a little easy pour nozzle so you don't make a mess. And you just pour it in. And then you can see if you need another bottle or what. The white one and this one usually takes 2 of these bottles, but I think just 1 more would be good. All right, we're good. So now we're just going to put this top back on and put the lid on just like this. And that's it. And you can see now that the moisturizing fluid is full all the way to the top. All right, let's turn it on and clean the capping station. Okay, I turned on the printer, so right now it's doing a cleaning cycle. And then after that's done, we're able to move the print head all the way to the other side to do that manual cleaning. So we're just gonna wait until that's done. All right, so to move the print head to the other side, we're just going to click right here, maintenance, control, and then hold this until it goes all the way to the other side. And then when it's there, we just let go. So this is what our capping station looks like. It's very dirty. There's a lot of splash. So before we clean that, I'm gonna clean the print head first, and then we'll do the other one. All right, so to look at the print head, we're just gonna open up this side panel. And then right here, there's a mirror at the bottom so we can see above. And then I like to get my flashlight from my phone so we can just examine it. Let's see how we can see. So that is my print head right there. You can just see that it's dirty around the print head. There's a lot of white and buildup. And that's the black one over here on the other side. Not too dirty, but we're still gonna clean around it. Just the white is really messy sometimes. So let me do that now. So the cleaner that I use is this one that xTool gave. But I use this bottle. This is the one that I used to use, but I only like it because it has this little nozzle right here, so it's easy to pour. So whenever I'm running low, I just refill it. So we're going to be cleaning around the print head. I'm using these little cloth wipes that came with the xTool printer and this. So we're not going to actually touch the print head. We're going to clean around it and around it. I go through like a couple of these. I do have a lot. Yeah, we're just going to clean around it until there's no more of the white around it. So what I do is I just fold it up like this. And then I sprinkle or I squirt a little bit. And then I'm just going to clean under and around it. Let me see if I can get a good view. Okay, so that right here is the print head. And we're not going to be touching that directly because it's very, very sensitive. So I'm just going to clean around it. Like right here, there's a wiper or something right here that's really gunky. So like I said, I've been cleaning this for a long time now. So I kind of know like where to fill around and like where not to touch. So that's how I do the cleaning. And let me see. This. And then around it. And then if you need to get like a new towel, you can do that. Yeah, just make sure everything is clean around. Here's a look of cleaning the black side. You couldn't even see that it looked dirty just because like the inside is black. But when I actually wiped around it, it is very, very dirty. So flip it over, put a little bit more, and then just clean around it again. And make sure not to touch the print head and around. See? Very, very dirty. All right, now by looking at the mirror, you can see that around the print head is very clean now. There's very minimal white. I cleaned the best I can. There is like some white spots over there in the back, and that's like stained. It's been there for a long time. I just can't get that out. So, but other than that, it's clean around it. Those wipers around it are nice and clean now. So now we're gonna move on to the capping station over here. So to clean around this area, I do use the same cloths. So I just use like one and I'll fold it, squirt some cleaner, and then I just wipe it like that. Just wipe around it. And then sometimes I use some cotton swabs. I just squirt some of this stuff here and just clean around it like, to get the splash parts. And sometimes they're like on really, really good, like the stuff that splashes. So kind of give it a good scrape, make sure it's soaked so you can really clean it good. And then I just clean around these capping stations, just like this. I don't pour anything inside, you just don't need to, but I just clean all like the gunkiness out here. All right, now I'm done cleaning it. I cleaned the capping station around. We got the gunk off. We got the wipers all cleaned up because the white one was like super, super dirty. But other than that, it's nice and clean. It's not going to be, completely perfect because, it is what it is. It's a printer and it gets messy. So that's the best that we're going to be able to do. So now I'm going to bring the print head back. We're going to do a cleaning cycle. And yeah, that's pretty much how I do my maintenance. So let me show you how I bring the print head back. We're gonna go right here to maintenance, control, and we're gonna click this little circle. It's gonna bring it home. Okay, we gotta close the lid. Click home, and it's gonna slide the print head all the way back to its homing area. And then I'm gonna give it a clean. We're gonna go right here, maintenance. We're gonna do a clean, start up, and just let it do its thing. And then we're gonna check the print nozzle. All right, the cleaning's done. Let's capture the nozzle check. I do have a couple of the whites missing, and that's kind of normal after a deep cleaning because sometimes I might have touched the print head. So we're gonna give it one more cleaning because I like a completely perfect nozzle check. So this is what the nozzle check looks like. We have a couple blacks missing, a couple of the magenta, like one of the white or one of the yellow, and we got quite a few of the whites missing. So let me do one more clean and we'll give it another check. So let's do the startup. All right, it's almost done, and after it's gonna do the print check. Let's see. Okay, that one is way better. Just wait for it to cut, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so this one's way better than the previous one. I am missing a couple of the whites, but that's okay. I'm gonna give it a full colored print right now. So any little nozzles that are like clogged or whatever, they'll unclog right now with the print. All right, here is my print that's coming out. The colors are very vibrant and the white is very, very white. And as it's printing, it's gonna start feeding it right here through the shaker oven. But yeah, usually once a month, doing all that deep maintenance is good for me. Like I said, I've had this printer for, I think it's going on a year already, maybe a little bit less than a year, a little bit more than a year. But yeah, this is how I've been doing my maintenance, usually every month, and it's been doing good. And just the printer alone, it's really good. It has its self-cleaning, the auto maintenance, the, all that maintenance stuff that it has. We're good. Right now it's going through the conveyor. It's powdering. Right now it's cutting it. Now it's gonna go through the shaker oven. Right now it's powdering. You can see all the powder that's dripping down. And then it's gonna feed it down to the oven. But yeah, usually once a month I do all this deep cleaning and it's been working amazing for me. Okay, here is a print of these cute little bunnies. The colors are very vibrant. Everything is there. Here's the back of it. Beautifully cured. The white is white. And I've always had a problem with this side. If you guys have an xTool Apparel printer and you guys have a problem with the test print over here curing, let me know. There was a time where it was probably like for 2 weeks where it like cured good, and now it's just like back to like that, and it's always just never really cured. But I usually just cut it off, not a big deal. But yeah, does anybody else have an issue with that? Before I end the video, I do want to give it a little wipe down. I just spray my microfiber cloth with some Windex and just give it a wipe down from, the top, bottom, sides, everything. Get all that dust off, any like, yuckiness from it. Just make it nice and clean. But yeah, that is my maintenance video. I usually do it, like I said, once a month, and that's what has been working for me. If you guys have one of these xTool Apparel printers, I want to know what your maintenance routine is. Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Do you guys ever do it? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested in getting one of these xTool Apparel printer, I highly recommend. The maintenance is super, super low. That's a thing that I really love about this printer is, I don't have to babysit it. If you guys are interested in one of these printers, I do have a link down in the description below. You guys can check it out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.